We're live now. We're just going to forget everything that
I
Rev
like
has
them
ever
crunchy.
said.
I like them crunchy, Omar.
We're moving on. Hello, my friends. I am
Hi.
Omar Krieg. This is the Krieg Dominion. I have no real idea what's going on in the background. I quit. I just want to play. I just want to play TTRPGs with my friends, but they're trying to be so disruptive and rude. At any rate, this is okay. Here we go, because this is a long title. Bear with me, friends. This is
Don't you
Warhammer.
like it?
No, I'm talking. Shush. I'm sorry. That was actually a little bit outlandish of me.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, Omar.
No. Nope. This is Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader Tithes of Acheron, Segmentum 6th, A Fist of Blackened Mail, Episode 5. With me is Alterios, Warner, Darius, and perhaps the one thing that has upset my blood pressure the most for the last 92 months, Rev. We're not going to check in with the new players, or excuse me, with the players. In fact, what we're going to do is you get 1 minute to talk amongst yourselves all over each other. Ready? Go.
Wait, oh, we got new players? Oh my god, when did you get that?
I am not new, but I do have a new job.
I do remember you bringing that up last week.
Nice.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Why, thank you very much. And what's more, when I originally accepted the job offer, I was sure that I was going to be struggling to learn how to code in a language I don't know. And the guy who hired me called an audible at the last minute, and I'm going to be a feature coordinator, which is a lot closer to the project management stuff that I used to do.
Nice.
So I have an awful lot of optimism that I've got something to offer here. I'm still drinking from a fire hose, learning a lot of stuff I don't know, but
drinking from the fire
feeling
hose.
positive about it.
Well, it's good to hear. Okay? So real quick, because we've already hit the 1 minute mark right now.
Hey, Omar.
You mentioned the programming language last week, and I cannot remember it. It's bugging me.
Angular.
And Angular, like angles.
Angular. Yes, like angles.
Okay, that's an interesting name for a programming
Angular
language.
And TypeScript, which is a offshoot of JavaScript.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. When my internet dies, no, I'm just kidding. When my internet dies, I'm gonna bug the shit out of Comcast.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Comstar. No, I said it right the first time, actually.
Pay your bills, fucko.
Listen, that's the whole reason why. That's the second time, by the way, that I've made that statement today. I work because I have bills. There's no other reason to go to work for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see you doing this.
This, absolutely. I would love to get paid to do this. Pay me, people. Pay me. That's why I start playing.
So
I'm cheesing for the camera.
Unfortunately, I don't have the money to do that.
I don't blame you, because I play in I don't know if any of y'all know exactly who he is or have interacted with him much, but Kane is one of the members of our community, and he's in my Aliens game, and I'm now in his Aliens game, and I'm paying him once a week to play at his table. I said that with a smile on my face, just for the record. Not for nothing, though. I am having fun at his table, so that's really the big takeaway.
That's good.
Previously on Tithes of Acheron, purgation is complete. The ships under the command of Lord Captain Brugadillo and the rest of his name have arrived in the Alpha Henneti system. What they have found, however, was unexpected. Alien vessels blockading the primary world. A pair of Xenos cruisers destroying the Henneti flagship. A distress beacon for the planet's surface, and now, as we resume, they have their own engagement with those same cruisers that just destroyed the Dark Hand's grasp. We have the Acheron's Ferry and the Severed Hand, facing off against two, I believe I called them escort cruisers. Yes, that's exactly what I called them. Because I needed different names. I couldn't call them the ships that they were actually based on. So, and when we left, it was the Acheron's Ferry's turn. They were trying to do some sort of maneuver and or extended action for the ferry, but it needed the Engine Seer Prime's role, and we decided we weren't going to do that without our resident Engine Seer Prime player, who at the time was physically present. That was a period.
But
in case you
not
couldn't
so
tell.
much
Yeah,
in between.
yeah, that was a period. That was the end of the sentence. I don't know why I left it on a
Well,
high note like that.
Actually, because of the internet connection, he wasn't physically present. I believe the term you're looking for is he was technically present.
Okay. I'm making yet another mental note in my little journal of things that have offended me for the day. And Rev's name is in this journal several times today. And I just added his name one more time.
Oh, Omar, I had another political
Oh, look,
topic I wanted to
another
bring up.
one.
Hey, Omar, you should definitely mouse over Burger Dilo.
Wait, what? I don't get
Oh
it.
no.
Oh, what'd you do? Hold on. Where is he?
What?
It's very
I-
blue and sad.
I figured out you could change the shading on the
I was wondering
on
why
the
he was suddenly so dark, but here's what's messed up. I think if we take it back to white, which should be its default. Oh no, it did actually go back to its default textures and colors.
I made sure I didn't break anything before I did it.
No, you're good. I just changed it back to white. He's fine. Unless you fiddled with other things, which by the way,
I think
please don't.
No.
I think I prefer being white.
That's all right. I believe it was.
Moving on.
Yes, you were trying to do something.
I'm looking for the rules on that because I know it's an extended action question mark.
It is. I believe it was an extended action that you wanted to do. Let me get to the book
Oh, no.
myself. Oh, that's Battlefleet Calixtus. There it is.
My computer seems to have closed a bunch of things. I don't have any of my PDFs up anymore.
Well, they'll be open in a
No.
minute.
Will they?
So Starship Combat begins on 212, which will be PDF 213. Actions begins around that same point, and a couple pages or so later, it goes into some of the more particular things. So, actions, maneuver actions, the various maneuver actions, and then the extended actions the descriptions begin on PDF 216. The chart is on PDF 218. The one you were looking for, I believe, was Flank Speed, which
Character must make
challenging
it
tech use, but if you
Yeah.
fail, which I think is virtually impossible for Icarus to fail this,
That's all I want. I mean,
the 97.
96 plus.
Yeah, 96 plus. But I do need to know, just for calculating your degrees of successes, I believe your total score is something like 113 or 14 or something like that.
yeah. Let me actually take a look at it. Yes, because it's 63, and with all the bonuses I have, and the plus 10 I have it trained in is yeah, it's like 113.
Okay. All right. So, obviously, roll as low as you can. I'm gonna laugh when you hit that 96.
You know, my dad will do what I want.
You're right. I'm not your dad. I'm your daddy. Anyway.
Oh.
I don't know where that came from.
You are.
I don't know where that came from. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to flip the
Wow,
table
I
now.
didn't know you swung that way, Omar.
I was like,
I'm
well,
gonna flip the table now.
I was like,
if ever there's a time to let the player flip the table, that might have been one. I don't know where that came from. I'm just gonna blame the Pepsi. I'm gonna blame the Pepsi.
So I believe that's 7 extra views.
Yeah. So yes, it gives. Let's see. Success means 1 additional unit plus 1 for every degree of success, so that does end up with 7 total. So you have a speed, I believe, of 9, I think, for the Acheron's Ferry. Yep, you gotta have a 9. So you can actually bump it up to a grand total of 16.
I
Do
will
you have to use that?
I will remind everybody, since people were falling asleep and it's been a week, I'm kind of wanting the Acheron's Ferry to sort of skirt the edge of the battlefield while I push into the middle.
Right.
I thought you wanted me going parallel.
No. That's why
I thought he did too, to be honest, but that's fine, because I don't remember anything. To answer your question, Icarus, you don't have to use all of that speed if you don't want to.
Okay. It's not like Battletech space combat where you just fly off the fucking map.
Well, the reason why that happens in the Battletech space combat is because there's a thing called inertia. And so basically, once you start applying thrust in a particular direction, you will always have that thrust until you do something to counter it.
Yeah. It took me a while to
At
get used
least
to.
in a vacuum.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in atmosphere, you got a whole different world to worry about.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because and I don't even know all these rules that well, but I think
there
in atmosphere, if you boost or if you spend more thrust than a certain amount, similar to if you basically do the flying version of run, you have to make a piloting control test. Otherwise, you go flying off into basically the ground.
or off map, which basically the same thing.
Which is almost the same thing,
Well,
really. Anyway,
Depending
Not-
on how
Not
big your
Not
map
the same
is.
game.
yeah.
Is there ever a case in BattleTech, like the actual lore of dropships fighting each other on the way to the ground?
I don't know.
That is a thing of like the first and second, maybe third succession war.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like they were too rare to risk in some of that sort of engagement later on.
Yeah, you didn't
Right.
get a lot of that until after the fourth
And
succession.
not this
war.
game.
Yeah, not this game.
What are you doing with the 15 views then, Dari?
16. It's 16.
16.
16 what?
The void
Velocity.
units, or your basically inches for us. Now,
Who?
Yeah.
so you can choose to move in a straight line, or you make your midpoint turn and then turn up to 90 degrees for the ferry, and then
Well,
continue.
I was going to use my maneuver to.
Oh, you're gonna try to turn early, I think.
Yeah, do an early turn.
Oh, I'm going the wrong goddamn way. Here we go.
Bring.
Just bearing? Is that the one?
Yeah,
You
turn
think
earlier than
so?
normal.
Yeah, adjust bearing. This is used to decrease the distance a starship must move before it can turn. So your halfway point right now with 16 inches of movement is the 8 inches line. This is a challenging pilot plus maneuverability.
I'm not on the severed hand.
That's
I
just
don't know
rev.
why you're.
That's just rev measuring.
I'm doing
Okay.
measurements.
He's doing his own trigonometry. Do your trigonometry.
I didn't remember
Okay.
being that close to the other vessel. I knew I had fired at it once, but I didn't remember.
You did. I think it didn't amount to anything because I don't have anything written down for it.
No damage.
So
I didn't want to burn a reroll with that weapon system.
yeah. So for your adjust bearing, it's challenging pilot plus maneuverability. And then again, on success, 1 inch earlier plus 1 inch for every degree of success. Up to a minimum of, so you have to move forward 1 inch at a minimum, period.
Right.
I think my extra movement might have screwed you. You might.
You also
No,
don't have to take
it
the whole
didn't.
16 inches either.
Right.
Shut up, Rev. You don't have to use all
wait.
six. Oh my god, I still can't do
First
this
the
right.
daddy
Omar.
comment, now the 16 inches comment. Damn.
Are you? So does he have to declare how many he's using up front before?
If
he
you're
does
not going to
anything?
use the 16, you should tell me how many inches of movement will be used. I had to be
Okay.
very careful how I phrase that.
Well, if you turn 90, I'm not going to move anything. I'm just going to draw a line. You can be going roughly this way.
I have to
Just
move
to-
an inch first.
Yes, I'm just saying after the turn, you can be going roughly this way.
Oop, that's centimeters.
So first, I need to know if you're going to use all 16 or not. And then second, you make your roll.
Yes.
You are going to use all 16. Okay. So the
And
midpoint
then
for
I
that is
can-
8. Sorry, go ahead.
It doesn't have to be exactly that angle. I was just simply saying you've got that much room to maneuver because that's roughly 90 degrees.
Right.
So I'm still leaving it to your discretion. I'm not telling you exactly where to go.
Well, originally I was planning on just maintaining a position at your side until the tactical situation changed.
Well, okay.
But now you're telling me that you don't want that.
Right. The orders that I gave earlier was that I was going to push straight in, and I wanted you to to circle around the periphery of the combat and provide optimal fire support. That was initially what I said.
So with that in mind, what you probably should do first is make your maneuverability roll, or whatever it is.
Yep.
Because that will determine when you can turn.
Yeah. That's just piloting plus the ship's maneuverability. What's your piloting score? With all your
Higher
things?
than that.
I figured, but what is it so we can punch your numbers?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get my sheet up here.
Because we also have the ship's maneuverability, which is 23 to add to that.
Are you sure it's not 67?
Six, 7.
I'm just gonna mute Omar now, and you tell me if he says anything important.
Yeah, really.
I deserve that. I'm sorry, guys. I did deserve that.
Okay, piloting
I
spacecraft
did. To be fair, blame me. I let him into it.
plus
Oh, Rev.
20.
I'm sorry. What are you looking at?
Agility plus 20 is 80 at base, plus
103?
10 for the almanac,
113?
and then plus whatever the ship.
23 for the ship. My math says
Oh,
113.
you already added that?
Yeah, my math is saying 113. I'm just making sure our numbers jive.
Okay, 113.
All right, so you get 1 and then plus 5 more for a total of 6. So you have to move 2 inches, and then you can start your turn and then move the remainder of your movement range.
Okay. Rev,
Yes.
do you have a ship that you're going after primarily?
Obviously, the one that's closer to us should probably be our first primary target. I am going to be, with our real-time connection, I am going to be giving, it's going to put you, depending on where you move, it'll probably put you within at least long-range firing range this turn. And so I will be giving Warner the plus 10 to fire all guns into that ship.
Cool. Okay, 2, and then I'm going to turn up this way
Curious.
Okay.
and go after.
You go after that one. Okay.
Okay.
Cruiser 1.
I thought he was going to go after the other one
drones,
too.
so we don't have to worry about salvaging them, right?
We don't, but I want to eliminate one off the field. I want to focus fire on one.
Where are their guns located?
I'm trying to take pressure off you.
I don't want pressure off me.
Give him all the pressure. That's all I heard.
I can take all 16 inches. Give me the pressure.
Oh my god.
Oh man. All right. Well, that's the 2. I will turn this way and follow my original plan of. Let's see, that was 2, so I get 14 more.
Yep. Alterius, what was your question? You asked something about weapons.
Where are their guns located?
That's a great question because I don't remember off the top of my head. So let's see what my notes say.
I believe they had torpedoes.
They have a broadside and a energy mount for the prow and torpedo tubes on the prow.
Wonderful.
Don't worry, we've already determined that their torpedoes are going to be basically useless, absolutely useless against the ferry, and probably useless against the fucking severed hand.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because of how the salvo rule works. The turrets will nuke one of the torpedoes automatically. For each turret rating, you lose a torpedo in the salvo. Shields don't matter. So the ferry has a turret rating, I believe, of 2, and the hand has 1. But then that one missile still has to like connect, basically.
It looks like I'm in range.
I have 13 center to center.
Omar, you
That's center
somehow
to
made
center.
torpedoes not
I
scary.
thought
How
we
did you
did
do
edge
that?
to edge.
So do I.
We were doing center. I can switch.
Omar,
But
you somehow made torpedoes not scary. How did you do that?
I didn't make them enough torpedoes. That's why. I thought they were going to be really cool, and then I forgot to actually look into the goddamn turret ratings for the two ships because I thought you guys only had one. So I was like, all right, well, one torpedo is still pretty fucking scary. I mean, the one torpedo that the hand can eat, or rather endure, is still wow. I still really got to stop with these fucking comments. I got to think about what I'm saying before I say it. Anyways, the severed hand can take a torpedo strike and be okay, but it's gonna hurt. The other one is just not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
That
I
torpedo
also.
sounds really neato. Too bad your ship looks like a Dorito.
Oh wow! I'm coming
Okay,
up with
Eminem.
about
Dun,
9 and
dun,
change
dun, dun,
between.
dun, 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 dun.
Okay, all right.
Is that the Imperial March or the wedding tune?
That was
Imperial
That's
That was the
Up
Imperial
to,
Wedding March.
up to interpretation.
All right, somebody
Supposed
make
to
a
be
goddamn
the-
attack roll, please.
Go ahead.
I can't give you my bonus that I've given you in the past, but I can give you a +10 because we got the real-time connection.
Yay, real time.
And I'm pretty sure that my my +10 bonus is to anyone within hearing range.
Well, you have the real-time connection, so it technically they would hear the command.
So I've got an 89 and a 79.
Okay.
First roll.
5 degrees of
Good.
success.
So a critical.
I forget the
Yep.
stats, but basically you get X number of hits up to the weapon's strength.
It's got a strength of
Stats
4.
are strength 4, crit rating 4, damage D10 +2, range 9.
Okay. So critical damage, yes. 4. Well, actually, it'll be 3. I'm sorry.
Roll all 4 and subtract the lowest.
Yeah, that's right. 1d10 +2, I think it was.
1d10 +2 per shot.
Correct. And then one of them's going to be eaten, yes. Because
So
of shielding.
it'll be this minus the lowest roll +6.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's a 1 in there.
There's a 1, so that's
And
25 plus
best
6.
part, the best part of that is the 8, 8, and 9. That really hurts.
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 plus 6 is 31.
Correctamundo.
No. You minus.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you're right.
dropping
You're
the
right.
1, so it's 25.
Yep.
Then plus 6.
31.
Be good.
Sorry. I was thinking for some reason it was adding the +2 to each of those. My mind is not here.
It is okay.
Where is my mind?
I ask that
Oh,
question
God.
of myself constantly. All right.
Clearly not here.
Go ahead and give me that 1d10 roll for... Hold on. Did we ever clarify if it's a 1d10 or a 1d5?
I believe it was a 1d5.
I feel like it's 1d5 and then something, unless the
We've
ship
done
is...
a deep scan on the ship.
You have, yes.
Well, the 1d5 versus 1d10 is if it's past 0 HP, essentially.
I think that's what it was.
Yes.
And Omar keeps blowing the ships up when they reach 0 HP, so we don't get the fun stuff.
Yes, that's also true. Because
All right. Rolling.
1d5. So that is off the
Off
table.
the table somehow.
Amazing. It's
It
palpitating
says
off
it
the table.
rolled a 6.
How did you do that?
Somehow he came back. All right.
That'd be
Magic.
a 3?
Yeah,
Yes.
3. Sensors are damaged. Let's see. Write that
Nice.
in my notes.
It's a drone ship. It can't see. We win.
Stop, Stitch.
Don't call me Stitch.
No, I'm talking to my cat.
am
Ship's
not your
awesome.
cat.
Will you hush for a minute?
You forgot to unfluffy.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
That
even
was
want to
great.
know what that was.
It's Stitch from Lilo and
Stitch.
Stitch.
Yes. That's why he's named Stitch. Yes. Anyway, The ship's Auspex arrays have been knocked out, leaving the vessel blind. Until the damage is repaired, all shooting tests suffer a -30 to hit, and all sensory tests to detect anything beyond the ship's immediate engagement range automatically fail. Additionally, the arrays are located outside the hull. Any repairs must be attempted in the void, which is quite unfortunate. So I know what they're doing next round.
Who's they? It's a drone.
I know
No.
what this ship is.
Okay.
You think it's a drone.
Okay,
So
fine.
as it's been explained to us, it is sort of a drone ship, but it appears to have some sort of internal repair crew of whatever this robotic species is.
It has the 40K equivalent of something along the lines of Jeffrey's tubes throughout its interior that allows access to key component systems. That did come up on your deep scan.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, you
Can
have
we target the
Alrighty.
Jeffrey's tubes?
no. Unfortunately, you can't.
Attack of the tubes.
Listen, the only way to take out the ant colony like that, to sever the various connections from the ant colony chambers to another chamber, is to destroy the entire colony. In this case, destroy the entire ship. But you won't let me do that because whenever I cut the hull all the way down to 0, you get mad at me.
No, I just simply said that you don't let us have fun. I mean, this is a drone ship. I can't capture it. I'm not upset if you blow it up once it's
Anyways,
down to
Warner, I believe you have a second series of shots with which to smash me.
Yes.
And I believe we've
Oh, my.
previously ruled that we're not using the shield because this is the same strike as the original strike. So the shield has collapsed for the moment.
It's because it's from the same ship.
Correct. If the hand were to fire on this ship when it's the hand's turn, the shields will be back up by then.
But
Right.
if I were to fire two separate weapon systems, the shields would only nullify one.
Or, something like that. Yes, two separate systems, but these are more or less the same systems twice.
Ooh, nice.
All right, I believe that's another critical, along with
It
an
is.
ungodly amount of damage that I'm going to eat.
So,
4 dice again, I think.
40-10.
yeah, 4d10.
Plus 6 once we remove the lowest individual number.
Yep.
Your rolls, sir. See a 2. But
Yep.
that leaves a 3, an 8, and a 10 for 21. Plus
21
6
plus
is
6,
20,
27.
27. So 7 more damage applied. And another critical roll, please.
But who's counting?
I am. 4.
Le 4.
Thrusters are damaged. Let me put on
Oh
here.
boy.
Sensors are damaged. Minus 30. What? Is it 30? 30 ballistics. It's 30 to hit. Can't see more than.
They cannot see, Captain.
And then other one of 4 is thrusters damaged. Roll 1d10, please.
Oh my.
1 further d10. Whee!
10.
Oh, right on the 10.
Thrusters are completely damaged. Ship cannot turn. This damage can be repaired. Reduce the ship's maneuverability bonus by minus 20. And on a 10, the thrusters are completely damaged. So, minus 20 maneuver ability. Must repair. Must repair sensors. Must repair so many things. Okay. Any other actions?
Not from the Acheron's ferry.
All right.
No more extended actions you guys want to take?
I mean, we've already done a deep scan on it. Can I do a deep scan on the other ship?
Yeah, you can. Let me pull up the thingies.
Even though I've already done the maneuver this turn?
Well, maneuver, so they're not exactly broken down as phases, but if you think of them as phases, there's the maneuver phase, extended action phase, and then the firing phase. Extended actions is you guys basically get one extended action per party member on the ship.
Right.
It's how I can make a piloting roll and a shooting roll for the severed hand.
Right. So theoretically,
the systems.
Jace could make an extended action and do a deep scan. Icarus has done his extended action, and then Reinhardt has fired the ship, but theoretically he could still do an extended action as well if he wanted to, like attempt to intimidate them, for instance.
Unless it specifically says
you're correct.
Cannot do with a firing. Steering action.
For the active augury, you have to be within 20 inches. So let me see, double check that. I think you are. Actually, you're not. So
what?
Yeah. So for
You're
active,
not?
yeah, it's 27 to the other ship from your current position.
Damn.
I got 27. You maybe I don't know.
It's still outside of 20.
Yeah, it still is. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, wait, hold on. There was a different one that you did. Oh, focused augury.
Right.
I apologize. It must be within extreme range. This is extreme range ever explained?
Extreme range is like the other side of the system, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I think you could still theoretically do it. This is a challenging scrutiny plus detection. Ship's detection is you have the deep void thingy on your ship. So you have a 15
plus.
I think it's plus 10.
I have to ask Omar, can his deep void thingy take 16 inches?
No, Rev, hush. The Mark 100 auger array. No, you have something different. What is it? The deep void auger array. Let me double check.
The best one.
Practically Archaeotech.
Yeah. Let's see.
Only the best for my ships.
Okay, and this is a scrutiny roll, right?
Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, sorry. It is a plus 10 to detection. Okay. So yeah, scrutiny plus 25. Plus your any other bonuses you might have.
Okay, so 56 plus 25 plus 10.
56, 66, 86, 7, 91.
Excellent.
Really quick math off that right there. Literally. All right.
And I got a 32.
That's 6 degrees of success. That means you get to find out all the things and everything you know about this ship. This ship, all the things you knew about it are basically the same over here.
Yep, but we had to do the deep scan just to have it all mapped out.
Yep. That takes it to escort cruiser number 2, which currently can't do jack or shit. So they must move first. Well, no, hold on. I'm going to do my extended action repair roll first. So let me see what that's.
I thought you ruled that wouldn't apply until next turn, though.
You know what? You might be right.
I mean, I'm okay with you doing it first, but it won't apply until next turn according to the rules you said.
Oh, it won't apply. Yeah. Well, yeah, because it takes a minimum 1 turn to complete the repairs. Even if I roll really well, it still is 1 round minimum. So it wouldn't. I could do it this round, but it wouldn't start until its next round, which would be its turn next round. That said, it is a difficult -10 tech use. There was something that. Oh, put your backs into it. Where is the... Oops, I'm going the wrong way again. Okay. Extended actions. Emergency repair. Oh, but do I have enough extended actions? Did I give myself enough? I think I did.
Isn't the repair itself an extended action?
The repair is. And... Hang on. Each strategic turn, they make 1 maneuver, up to 2 extended action, and 1 weapon action per mount. So I can do 2 extended actions, which will allow me to basically give them the alien version of put your backs into it. Bonus to very is whoops. That is a challenging intimidate or charm. Add +5 to other actions. Let's do put your backs into it. Just had the damn skill number right there a second ago. Is that? Let's see. We'll do this one at that. That is 2 degrees.
2 degrees of failure?
No.
Okay.
+5, and then it's with the additional degrees. It's totally separate actions, not just adding to an individual action. So I get a +5 to the repair roll, which is going to be that one up. But emergency repair is difficult. Okay, so I'm rolling on that, and then repairs normally take so many rounds, reduced by 1 per degree of success. Fail. But almost didn't fail. Okay, well, that sucks. Actually, they get it, but it's still going to take time. That's going to be 3 turns. They'll probably be dead by then. But they're going to have it. This is Cruiser 2. Repair time remaining.
Are the weapons listed on the? Oh, never mind. There they are.
Here. Now, movement. The engine hit that he took doesn't reduce his engine's speed. They're just damaged to fuck.
Can't turn.
I think that's what. Can't
Yeah.
turn. Actually could be problematic. Why can't I find the? I must be blowing right by it, not reading. There it is. Thrusters damaged. Maneuvering thrusters are smashed, venting randomly leaking fuel. They are completely damaged, and ship cannot turn, but it can still move. Could end up moving right off the board. What is its move? Okay. Oops. Damn it. Stop that. And shoot.
How can it shoot? With its sensors damaged?
With a -20 penalty.
I thought it couldn't see anything.
It can't see well. It can still shoot. It's
taking
Can't
an
see more
educated,
than immediately in front.
yes, but right
taking
before
an
that,
educated guess.
yeah, it's basically shooting. It's almost literally shooting blind. Let's see. Sensors damage. Ship's auspex arrays have been knocked out, leaving the vessel blind. Until the damage is repaired, all shooting tests suffer. Oh, it's a -30, not a 20. I think I said. -30 to hit, so that actually changes it from. That's oof. Okay, well, I mean, I could still try to hit. Ain't no sense in not shooting. It's the worst that'll happen. I'm shooting at the ferry.
And what are you shooting with?
Well, let me pull it up because I did hit 2 degrees of success.
So
Or,
one
excuse me,
hit.
1 degree of success. 1 degree of success. So your shields eat basically everything. It's immaterial because whatever I hit you with, the shields eat it, and whatever gets through the shields bounces off the hull. I'm not gonna do enough damage
Mm-mm.
because your armor is what, like 15 or something. Oops.
19.
Yeah, I gotta do it. I gotta get a really good hit in to do any measurable amount of damage. So yeah, he does shoot. He does hit you. You get hit with the, let's call it the 40K version of a fucking fat phaser beam. Same
The
weapons
fat
they use to
phaser.
destroy the.
Mm.
What's that?
No.
What'd you say? I want to know.
I said fat phaser.
Yeah, well, it's like a phaser. It's just thick. It's a thick boned phaser. Wow, I gotta stop. I really gotta
It's
stop.
big boned.
It does hit you. It's the same weapons it used to kill the Dark Hand's Grasp, but it penetrates your shields and then it basically just bounces off your armor. Your armor's like that tickled.
It does what?
Nothing, Rev.
The thick phaser penetrates.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, guys. Come on, man. I'm trying so hard to keep it clean. And I'm just screwing it up and you're making it worse.
Look, we're all grown men.
We
which
are.
means we're all children.
We are.
Exactly.
All right. The second cruiser is now going to... Let's see. What am I in range? Ooh, I'm in range right now. They are going to move slightly, a little bit further. They are going to fire. I think technically you are in their broadside.
No.
No?
Basically divide them into pizza pie of 4 slices. I'm either in their forward arc. If you're using the base of the ship as your frame of reference.
I mean, I'm
rather
definitely
than-
going to be able to prow you twice. I know that much. Yeah. Yeah.
What
take
I'm
that.
saying is I'm not large enough to, despite the size of my model, I'm not large enough to be both in the broadside and the forward arc.
Mike. That's fine. I'll hit you with the prow beam.
Now,
And,
if you
and
have
the
them-
torpedoes.
If you have them fire, turn, fire, that would make sense. But
Yeah.
You've
Well,
already
I
had 'em
needed to make
turned.
sure you were in my prow because I at least wanted to try to use the torpedo one time.
doesn't the torpedo have to have a travel time? It's not a, as I recall,
the
it's
round
not an
it's fired.
instantaneous-
The round it's fired, it is it moves that same round. We'll get to the torpedo in just. My first thing is to hit you with the prow lance. Stats are good, so let's see. Okay, we are at more than range, but not
Not double.
correct. That's +0. Give the. Oh, we're gonna do target lock on it. Target lock on. Where is it? Lock on target. Scrutiny and detection. Bonus to ballistics with 1 weapon component. Description. There we go. Challenging. Scrutiny plus detection. If successful, adds a +5 to 1 weapon, and then for every 2 degrees, it's an additional +5. So I need to roll. Let's see. Scrutiny plus the ship's detection. Ship's detection is wrong word document. Ship's detection is that. So okay, 7. That's 3 degrees of success. So that's 1. And then 2. So +10. I am now firing the prow lance at the severed hand with a +10 to ballistics, with another +10 to ballistics. And son of a bitch, I fucking wildly missed. Alright. Torpedoes. Let me see what my notes have to say for those. Because the torpedoes are, as they say, in the water. Except we're in space, so it's actually just in space. Alright. Torpedoes have a speed of 10 inches per turn and a range of 6 turns. On the turn after they are launched, and let me say that again. On the turn they are launched, and at the start of the owning ship's turn thereafter, before any other actions are resolved, the torpedoes move their full movement forward in a straight line. So these little bastards, I should have that on 6, representing how many rounds are left to it. Move their full 10. in a straight line forward. I am not within 1 inch of you yet, so they will not go off this round. See what happens on their next round. That was range of 6 turns. Yeah, I got it. Okay. That was it for their actions. We now go to the top of the next round. Alturios, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. I mean, it's not your turn or anything. I just want to make sure you're still awake.
No.
All right, Severed Hand. It is your turn.
Automated recording.
Okay. Well, pretty sure that this vessel is in my broadside arc,
Yeah, there's no argument there.
and if I measure from, let's see, it's under 12, depending on where you want me to measure.
Sure. What's
So
the
that
weapon
means-
range for your broadsides? Is it 6 or is it 9?
It's 6.
Okay. That's fair. You can. I think it's arguable that you can hit it. It's like just inside far range. It will be a -10.
Mm-hmm. So let me bring up the right sheet here. Sorry, I had several sheets open.
If
I
you
know
could
that
see how many
feeling.
weapons or how many things I have open on my desk right now, it's
Mhm.
ridiculous.
Yep.
So that's a miss with the macro broadsides. So now let me figure out. So now I'm going to move and turn. My movement is it 6 or 9 or I forget.
I'm sorry. What was your
Speed
question?
is 7. Speed is 7.
So yeah, you move half the distance, and then for the
Yeah,
for the
I know.
hand, it's a 45-degree turn.
Yeah, so 3.5, right?
Yeah, and you could turn either at the midpoint or at the end of your move.
Now, is it set up where I get the? Okay, good. Wait, I can turn at the end point?
Correct. Let me
Okay,
double
well,
check.
what's
Let
the-
me double check that really fast. I'm pretty sure you can. Maneuver actions. When a ship takes its maneuver action, it chooses to move directly forward a number of units equal to speed or half its speed. Once the starship has moved forward by its speed or half its speed, it may turn. So either half at the halfway point or
Okay.
at the end point.
Oh, that's the wrong. What's the, let's see, is this the rotation? No, it's not. Oops. There we go. That's 15, right? So I was here. Look. Oh, it's not doing exact increments. So
That's
that
yeah,
that should be about 45.
that's about the limit of your 45 degrees.
Okay. That
Now
should
you're
also
in prow range or arc rather.
Yeah. I crush it with my prow. I'm joking. I'm aware that my ship is not actually that large.
Yeah.
Um,
I think your ship might actually be a little bit on the long side, but it's actually scaled wise, it's actually probably pretty accurate.
so with that, I do I get a plus if I'm under a certain amount for my 9 range?
If you are under, I was just looking that up because I want to make sure I had it right.
I think it's under half.
If you are under half the listed range, you get a +10.
I think
So-
I'm still over half.
Yeah, you're over half,
it's not-
unfortunately.
So I'm just rolling at a 69.
Nice. That is a miss unless you want to fate point that.
No, I'll save my fate points for other things.
Okay.
Here comes the extended action part you're really gonna like.
Oh god.
You have said there are open compartments connected by Jeffries tubes, so I am going to be doing a boarding action with my teleporter.
Okay, you're doing hit and run?
Mm-hmm. With teleportation.
Yeah.
And
So you don't basically what that means is you won't have to worry about the turret ratings.
Nope. And I get
However,
a little bonus.
if you fail, because it doesn't, unless there's rules for this somewhere in some book that I haven't seen yet, because you're using the teleportarium. If you fail under normal circumstances, your shuttles basically just turn around, and if you fail by 4 or more degrees, your shuttles are actually shot down.
Right. So teleporting means that I don't have a roll to succeed or fail. I just am.
How about this? Let's argue if you make this roll, because it's going to be 2 rolls.
Would you like me to read from the book how it says it works?
Is there a book for it, or is there rules for teleportarium?
Yes.
Where is it?
Core book.
Oh, so they actually have rules for that in, I imagine, the additional items you can put on your ship.
Yep, I'm trying to get down to it because I have...
Found it. Surprise strike. Commander, characters may make hit-and-run attacks without a piloting test as they travel directly to the heart of the enemy vessel. When using the teleportarium to perform such an attack, the attack receives plus 20 to the command test. It may be used any number of other ways, such as guaranteeing escape from sticky situations on a nearby planet. Okay, so you get basically... So instead of doing the pilot bit, you do the command bit.
The command bit already happens anyway. It just skips the pilot step and gives you a plus 20 to your command roll.
Correct, that's what I meant. Which is actually command plus 30. And
Why
you
do you
know
say
what?
that?
I think I just saw why there's the 1d5 on the critical hit roll versus a 1d10 critical hit roll. Because on the hit and run, you roll 1d5 on the critical hit chart twice and select one result plus 1 point of hull damage. It might have been just a normal 1d10 for a standard crit hit regardless.
So hold on one second because I'm not to the right space in the book. For at least one of my tabs. So where are these? I'm trying to... It reset all my tabs. I had them all set up just right.
Don't you hate that?
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to get down to the starship components instead of the actual starships, but I'm not sure what page the different components are on. Oh, we still haven't done our roll for past history and machine spirit oddities. Omar?
Okay. All right. Remember this step that you're trying to do right now. Let's do that history shit now.
Fine, I'm okay with that.
Because yeah, you're right. I meant to do it. I remember at one point saying, "No, let's stop. Let's do it now," and then we didn't. So let me find that particular part of the chapter.
I am on that page. It is so complications.
Yes, complications. I got you.
There
PDF
is. It looks like
198.
2 separate D10 rolls.
Yeah,
But I
one
think
for
there's
the
some
complications and one for the other
oddities.
one. Yeah. All right.
Is there any modifier to these rolls? Because
Nope.
that I'm not seeing.
No. Here's just straight up 1d10 flavor rolls with minor bonuses and stuff.
I'm gonna hate this. All right. Because certain ones I love and certain ones I'm gonna hate. So we're doing. This is 4 oddities.
Oddities? Yes, 4. Rebellious. The vessel does not suffer authority willingly. This is gonna go great with the Lord Captain.
Who has brook no insult.
Yeah. At times it seems... yeah, that's written weird. At times it seems to take pleasure in interfering with the plans of its masters. During no more than 1 space combat per game session, the GM should randomly select one of the ship's components that becomes unpowered until repaired. However, when the ship suffers a critical hit for any reason, roll 1d10 on a hit. On an 8 or higher. That critical hit effect is ignored. Well, I have yet to score a critical hit on you guys.
Yeah,
actually, no, I take it back. I have once.
I hate that. That was one of the ones I was gonna hate.
Yep.
All right. Past histories.
So let's see. Rebellious. Let me PDF 180.
Let's see. Temperamental warp engine.
Great.
Now that's one Reinhardt's gonna hate. He'll stay on the ferry, thank you very much.
Yeah, but it's traveling in tandem with us, so...
I'm not gonna lie right now, that is like the cleanest I have ever written with a mouse, ever.
So...
Hold on, I gotta keep finishing this. Okay, and then what was the other one you got?
temperamental deadgum warp engine.
The ship suffers a flutter in its warp engines, an inconsistency that no amount of maintenance or supplication can eliminate. When the ship travels through the immaterium, the GM should roll a 1d10. On a 6 or lower, the journey takes an additional 1d5 weeks. On a 7, the time is reduced by 1d5 weeks. However, once in a great while, the ship will leave the warp to unexpectedly find itself someplace other than its intended destination at the GM's discretion, but should not happen on a regular basis. Oh boy. Okay, I'm not going to be able to write this very well. Emperor,
Shenanigans.
Emperor Warp.
Of all the things we could have get, I think those two rolls were like the least favorite things I would have wanted.
But they give so much character to your new ship.
Well,
All right, back to teleportarium hijinks.
yep.
I need a command plus 30 total, along with whatever other bonuses you
No.
might have.
Yep. So, just one second. I am looking for something. So, because this ship also has murder servitors, this ship possesses a stock of ancient skull-faced killing machines, sealed in cryostasis until absolutely required. A mere dozen can be successfully sent on hit-and-run raids to maim and kill on enemy vessels. When used to conduct a hit-and-run action, this enhancement provides a plus 20 bonus to opposed command test.
There's a plus 50.
So that's the first. That's the first.
Oh, I
bonus
forgot.
it has.
This is an opposed test, so we're both
Yes.
going to be making. Yeah, because I have to roll command to see how well I repel borders.
Yes. The second bonus is precise. When determining the critical inflicted by a hit-and-run action they participated in, the character conducting this raid may select any result between 1 and 6 rather than rolling.
Okay. Well, let's see how this contest goes. So make your plus 50 command test,
All right. So.
which I'm sure has another plus 10 for some reason.
Well, you
Don't quote me
see.
on that.
You see, my let me double check here. My command bonus is plus 20.
Yeah. So that's
So-
70 at this point.
Yep.
So my fellowship plus the 20 is 84, plus the 50 should bring it to 134 unless I did the math wrong.
No, that's right. Now I need you to roll really shitty and then me to roll really, really well.
Okay, so I will remind you that while it would be a failing roll in a 95 plus, the degrees of success above 100 still count.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
He did that with me.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just making sure that we're on the same page
Yeah,
for that.
Yeah. 8 degrees of success. Can't beat you. I got a 4 degrees of success because I cheated at the very last second and added a plus 10 for command bonuses. You may, I guess, choose from 1 through 6.
Remind me what 1 through 6 are, because that's the one thing I hadn't bothered to really look at.
Alright. You have the choices of hold, internal damage, sensors damage, thrusters damage, fire, engines crippled.
So engines crippled, is that what's the status they already have?
And thrusters damage. So that's your
Okay.
maneuvering thrusters, ability to turn. Engines crippled, let's see what it does. Reduces ship speed by
What remind me, I have a free tab. What page is that on so I can look at it?
223. PDF 223. Engines crippled reduces its speed by varying degrees.
Okay. So 1 through 6, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's roll a 2, and I'm going to select their right side broadside.
Do you choose one or choose two? How does that work with the precision or whatever it was?
Internal damage. The force of the hit ruptures the bulkhead and smashes machinery. The attacker selects one component, only choosing one that he knows of. We have an internal scan of the entire ship.
Yep.
That is not the bridge or plasma warp drives. This component is damaged. So their weapons facing us. Actually, yeah, I've already said it. We'll go with it. Their broadsides are taken out.
Now, you only choose one target, correct? You have, like, if you were to roll for it, you would get the choice of 2 different ones. Am I reading that correctly
No.
with everything?
Number 2. It says you may pick between the result between 1 to 2. The text of me picking 2 says the force of the hit ruptures critical bulkheads and smashes machinery. I did not say critical. It just says ruptures bulkheads. The attacker selects one component, choosing one that he knows of that is not the bridge or plasma warp drives. That component becomes damaged.
Okay, so you're crippling the broadsides of which side facing you?
Yeah, the right side, the side facing us.
Stop. Broadsides. I don't know why I couldn't type that. Okay. Anything else for the hand? I imagine you're gonna teleport your people back off the ship.
Obviously.
Did you send them in with vac suits on, or whatever this game calls it?
They're
Void suits.
They're murder servitors.
Oh, so you only sent servitors,
Right.
Yes.
which are not already. Correct me if I'm wrong, but servitors don't breathe.
Yes, I actually looked up the
They
description
are
of
dead.
of combat servitors. They are specifically designed to work in low or or hostile atmospheric environments.
Okay. How many did you send over?
12.
Roll 1d10.
That was not.
that was cute. That's not what you wanted. Okay, 10, come back.
I don't think that's anywhere in the rules.
Listen.
It's
hear
GM
you.
fiat, sir.
I hear
Okay.
you, and you're probably not wrong. But I'm going to tell you that of the 12 you sent, 10 come back.
Okay, just to let you know, we immediately have a full replenished stock of murder servitors because our ship is able to produce new servitors.
Yes, I remember you have. I forget what it's called, but you have something that creates the.
Yes.
You have pre-servitor stock.
We have murder servitors are people.
Okay, Soylent Green, calm down. All right, Acheron's Ferry.
The ferry.
Well,
do anything?
I mean, the only thing I can do is either jam their communications, which I don't really think is useful, or make you go faster. Which
The torpedoes don't have a mind of their own.
Correct.
Could you jam the torpedoes?
I will tell you above the board that that's a useless action. The torpedoes are going to move in a straight line. That's the only thing they can.
But jamming them could affect their sensors knowing when to blow up and they just sail through space.
Well, at the moment, you see the
He
number
just
on my
wants a
ruler.
chance to misquote John Paul Jones. Jam the torpedoes, full speed ahead.
I don't think John Paul Jones had torpedoes in the early.
That's why I said
1800s.
misquoting. That's why I said misquoting.
Oh, my bad.
And actually, he said, "Damn the torpedoes."
Damn the
full speed.
torpedoes. Yes.
Because torpedoes did exist back then. They were just something very different.
Well, you know what? Don't act like I've never been wrong before on this show in front of you guys.
Do you even have an icon for where the torpedoes are?
It's the dice right behind the hand.
So technically, unless they're within 1 inch.
Yeah.
So.
And the closest that I came up with at that current position is like 1.2. So, but now that said, if you want to attempt to jam the torpedoes, there is no
I was just
nothing. Like
curious.
I can't stop you from doing it.
oh.
Whoa,
Oh,
sir!
I was trying to measure.
I had the wrong person. It was Admiral Farragut.
I know that. Like obviously that's a famous name, but I don't.
Okay,
Was he
so
World
here-
War II?
So here's my
No,
question,
Civil
Omar.
War.
The distance from my ship is measurement to base, right?
Sure.
Okay. So the torpedoes are still not in range.
Correct.
Thank goodness.
I just double checked that, and I've already determined that, for all intents and purposes, those torpedoes are. I'm going to keep track of them because I have to, but they're just going to go off the table.
So they're because I thought torpedoes could have a maneuver ability.
No, they just go in a straight line.
They're-
That's
well-
another thing that I found a little bit disappointing about them. Because
Okay. so
unfortunately,
the-
I've read Honor Harrington too much, and I was expecting torpedoes to dance around.
So the Acheron Fairy's turn.
It is, yes.
Okay.
I thought about taking out the void shields, but it's kind of a moot point. As many shots as you can put on it.
Kinda.
I mean, it would have increased the amount of damage you would have put on it, which would have been helpful regardless, but...
Yeah.
Oh, Omar, don't we need to calculate how much damage I just did to their hull?
Don't you do, like, 1 point of damage flat? Hold on.
No, there's a degrees of success element to it, I believe. I totally
And
forgot
you
about
had,
that.
what, 8 degrees of success?
Hold on, hit and run says plus 1 point
Plus
of
1
damage
point of
to hull
damage per degree of success.
degree of success. So 8 points
8.
of hull damage.
It's still up.
Yep. Remember, this is escort cruiser size.
Yeah, these things are
Or
tough.
cruiser. Like, I mean, they're comparable to somewhere between a frigate like you and a light cruiser like that Dauntless that your Lord Captain's flying.
They're honestly just under tonnage for the severed hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to fire? Damn it.
I'm giving my plus 10
Warner.
to take.
Yes.
Do you want to fire before or after I move?
Well,
Probably now
what
it's
gets us
best.
closer?
Are you within half? First question.
No.
No.
Do you want to close to half to get an extra plus 10?
Can we close fire and then finish the move?
Yes. I don't know if the rules allow it, but I don't see why not.
You
And
can
we've also
convert
got a
me
precedent for
into
basically firing whenever you want in the movement process. Like firing
Okay.
and then moving or vice versa.
You can convert the entire crew to servitors.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about with that
I
with that
wouldn't
one item?
recommend it.
We,
There's
we
a reason that
for
it's
the
hard
ship
on the
upgrades.
crew's morale.
Yep.
Well, it's the entire crew. There's absolutely no humans aboard besides us. It caps their abilities though, and they can't adapt to situations. Meaning we probably take.
Oh, are you looking? You're looking at other components and upgrades. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about the servitorization thing that we already have on there. Technically,
No,
that is
servitor crew. In some cases, servitor crew before go.
Yeah.
Flesh and blood. Yeah.
I thought about going for a whole thematic thing where I took one of the alternate career paths where I'm more machine than man, and then making our crew servitors and going for the like. But I feel like that almost would have conflicted with where Omar's taken the story now, so I'm glad I didn't.
Oh yeah, no, that could have been that would have been coincidental, but also a bit anticlimactic. Or definitely anti.
My character would have
message.
been like my character would, oh, we're turning into more machines? Interesting.
Yeah.
But if you look in the alternate rogue trader career paths, I nearly like petitioned you to go for one of those in the Into the Storm.
Mm.
There's essentially one that basically the rogue trader fetishizes being all robot, basically.
So he becomes a Mechanicus Light.
Yes.
Mechanicus Light. Alright, what are you doing with that ferry?
You're a Mechanicus
we
with
are
class.
moving it.
Okay. I realize there's
Um,
something of a space traffic jam in that little section of space right there.
Yeah.
Ramming speed.
Realistically, there's plenty
No.
of room, but on the table, not so much.
What are the rules for ramming? Is it the
I feel-
damage
I-
divided
It's,
between
I think
two?
ramming is an actual action you have to declare.
Omar, I do feel, and you can change the scale of the ship if you feel it appropriate, but like I do feel like the severed hands model is a bit oversized compared to its actual compared to like the Acheron's ferry. I don't think it's that.
It may not be quite, definitely not quite that long, sure.
Yeah,
Or at least the way it's represented on the table.
yeah. Well, that makes the base smaller, so like I wasn't necessarily saying.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm gonna scoot the base back a little bit just so because of where the torpedo is as a point of reference.
But that means I'm further away from my shooting. How dare you?
You're fine, sir. Calm your shit. God. I mean, it didn't change a
Okay.
whole lot overall, but it definitely has
Anyway.
less of that loomy, pointy bit at the end. Yeah, sorry. Please continue, Acheron's Ferry.
Okay, Warner, where do you want me to move as far as being able to fire?
Let me hit them with my stick, is what he's saying.
Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my brand new sun rifle.
Yeah, there you go. I knew once I said it that you knew what I was saying.
Okay.
And I feel like the best
So-
part, though, is I bet that was an actual conversation on the bridge. Reinhardt, where would you like the Acheron's Ferry? Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my sun rifle. And
I'm
your
just gonna
helmsman
move
crew,
forward 9.
and
There
your
you go,
helmsman
that'll
crew
work.
is just like, what?
Oh, they're doing that bit again. Okay.
Oh.
Hold on.
Tipped right at the edge.
Yep. There
There
you go. Yeah, there you go.
Boom. All right.
What do you mean to tell me these ships are baseless?
So we've got
You're
a
baseless.
99 and an 89. That is if I'm getting the plus 10 again.
Yes, I kind of
That
already
sounds
said
right.
that.
I would like to do an action first.
Okay.
Hold that 16.
I'm holding it.
Yeah.
Because that's like full strength hit right there.
Yes, that
Um,
is full fat.
Well, I guess for the second hit, then I would like to do a lock on target.
I will argue you certainly can, but more importantly, almost unnecessary given the skill cap or whatever that Reinhardt is likely to hit with. It's entirely up to you if you want to do it. I just don't think it's entirely necessary. Mostly
Let's
because
put it this way: I have very few options as to what I can do to help.
sure.
Other than piloting the ship, of course.
Well,
Which is quite
I won't
helpful.
tell you can't do it. I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do or well,
Hey, that looks like a target lock.
yeah, what does that do? That gives like a plus 5
think-
and then plus
I
5
think
more
I think
for
target
every...
lock can only target lock can only be applied to one gun though, so it's
It
a
is
big
one
bonus to
weapon
gun.
system, yeah.
Well,
But it does
the
give
second one.
it gives
I
plus
was gonna
5.
say
Hold on.
whichever
hold-
one doesn't get my plus 10 is probably the way I would go. Is all I was gonna say.
All right.
Yep.
So that's plus 5 and then plus 5 more for every 2 degrees of success.
What's the roll based off of then?
It's challenging scrutiny plus detection. And the ferry's detection I want to say is 33?
So what's your scrutiny?
Nope,
I've got
25.
a scrutiny plus 10, so that's 66. And then plus 25, right?
Yeah, which is 91. So that's 8 degrees of success. So that's plus 25 to the second ballistics hit.
Yep.
Or ballistics test, I should say.
89 plus 25. Thank you. 114.
I mean, we're going to be hitting that strength cap on this roll as well, I'm sure.
I'm sure we will. Let's do the first one before we roll again.
Yeah.
So that's a
4d10
4d10.
plus 6 after we take the lowest one out for the shield.
yeah.
That 1 comes out.
Yeah.
8 and 8 is 16.
Yeah.
Plus 6
16
is
plus
22.
6 is 22.
And roll 1d10 for crit.
Oh, a D10.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be d10 normally.
It's a deuce.
Internal damage. The force of the hit ruptures bulkheads and smashes machinery. Attacker selects one component, choosing ones that you know of, that is not the bridge or the engines or warp drives. Component is damaged.
Let's go with the torpedo tube.
Torpedo
Right.
tube.
Why?
Why not?
Just if there's another torpedo loaded into it, that could be fun.
Oops.
Um,
All I wrote was torpedo tubes. I meant to say torpedo tubes. Damn it.
Ammo explosions, right? Right? Oh wait, that's BattleTech.
That is a thing, actually. Hold on. I actually do have to look that up. Give me a moment. Because that is indeed a possibility. Let me see what happens. There's rules for that. I remember that now. Let's see. Weapons of war. Torpedoes are on page 6. Let's see. Launching torpedoes. Torpedoes and critical hits. Alright. That is... Those critical
wrong
hits
direction.
differently. Micro batteries lands. Consequently, chance of a torpedo scoring is... Okay, that's not... I don't think this is what I... If a torpedo has not done damage... Okay, no, that's not the type of crit that I... Types...
They haven't fired torpedoes yet, so I would assume they have torpedoes in the tubes.
They've
I think
definitely
this is
got
more.
two. They've got.
I
They've.
think this is more of a
They're
GM
hot.
cool ruling.
The torpedo those Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Those torpedoes are hot. There's a rule for this. I just don't know where exactly it is. Give me a second here. It is actually. You know what? I bet you.
It's in a different splat book because the base book says the
No,
rules of what
I'm
the
looking
torpedoes
in.
would be.
I'm looking in the Battlefleet Koronus book. What I might need is to look for the ship component part, and not so much the torpedo rules. Additional components, 31. Oh my god, if I could
Thanks,
just type.
GW.
3, 1, enter. There we go. Okay. Essential components. Quarters, lances, macro batteries. Yep. Landing bays.
The ship
Torpedo
arrangement.
tubes. Okay, here we go. Unless specified in the entry, something. Griffin pattern, Voss pattern. Here we go. Okay, so what pattern tubes are today? Didn't. Just because I gave it. Oh, I actually put the rules in here. If this component is damaged or destroyed while the torpedoes are loaded, there is a 10% chance of them detonating, causing hull damage to the ship, and outright destroying this component. So, Warner.
Yes.
Please roll 1d100.
1d100.
Unfortunately, no extra booms for you.
No
Damn.
extra booms. It was worth a shot.
It absolutely was. Okay, any other actions for the fairy? Oh, we gotta apply
Yes, the
damage for the
second
second shot.
Uh-huh.
Or roll the
We have
second
to
shot
roll the
so we know
second
how much
shot.
damage to apply.
Yeah, that's right.
All the damage is what I'm getting out of that. That's like 7
Oh.
degrees of success. So again, we have another crit.
Oh, okay.
So
I thought that was
4d10.
not 7 for a second.
Yeah. Well, it was against like what did it end up being, like 134 or something?
What numbers did he roll, Omar?
He rolled a 67 against a 114.
Correct.
Which is 5 degrees, but that's your strength is 4 crit.
My
4.
screen's a little blurry, Omar. What are the 2 digits there?
6. No, shut up. Roll your damage, sir, before he makes me fucking rage quit this game. Oh, that 1 rolled to a 2 to a 9. That saved you a bit there. So that's 7, 9 is 16. Plus
Yeah,
6
plus
is
6 is
22.
22 again.
You're going to whittle this
Well,
thing down some more?
no. It's
No,
plus
no,
8.
no.
What?
You take the full value.
Oh, you're right. 23.
So yeah, 17 plus 8 is 25.
Yes, because it's a
So
plus
add 2
2.
more damage.
Yes.
Okay. And roll 1d10 for your crit, please. 10.
A 10.
Catastrophic damage. A succession of powerful blows and explosions rip through the ship, causing horrendous damage. Roll another 1d10, sir.
Eins.
That is a eins. Shit, I'm reading the wrong one. I am so sorry. I've read 11 instead of 10. Hull breach.
How does one roll 11 on a?
That's my point. I read the description for 11 instead of reading the description for 9 and 10. The hull of the ship is ripped asunder by tremendous force, opening compartments to the void and doing massive structural damage. The attacker selects 1d5 components, only choosing ones he knows of, not including the bridge. Roll a 1d10 for each. And based on those...
Okay.
so
All the
1d5.
other armaments, I guess.
Yeah,
So we have-
I read the wrong one initially.
We have the forward energy guns as one. We have the other broadside.
Juicy.
Yeah, you have one component that you may choose that is now damaged or worse.
Oh.
Because there will be another 1d10 roll here once you
Let's do
select
the
it.
other broadsides.
Okay. Roll another 1d10 for me. A 1.
Nice.
Couldn't you have picked their engines and stopped all forward momentum?
Sorry.
Could have.
Omar,
Yeah.
could I teleport murder servitors onto a torpedo in the future?
No.
I mean, like they can do fine in vacuum. They're
No.
just on the surface of
Murdered.
the torpedo, disabling it.
No. Any other actions for the ferry? I believe that's everything.
Omar, I
I've
feel like
already
you're-
moved. We fired. I did a lock on target.
Yeah, we fired.
Did you want to
Yeah.
turn, or did you want to maintain current course?
Oh, that's right. You've got the rest of your move.
Oh yeah.
Well, you moved the full 9, didn't you? Or did you just do 8?
Yeah, but you can still
Yeah,
turn 90.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I-
turn up to 90. It is getting a little crowded right there, so I leave that choice up to you.
Considering that you can fire in everything but your exact direct back arc, do you not want to maybe start turning toward the other vessel?
Oh. You're saying I can go after the other one now?
I
Fine.
feel, well, I mean, even at this angle, you can still use your dorsal batteries to fire on this one. I'm just
Yep.
saying, don't you want to sort of position yourself to be able to fire on the other one when the time comes?
Absolutely.
All right. Anything else for the ferry?
And that is not a full 90, but it's like
You don't have to go the full 90 if you don't want
Yeah,
to.
horseshoes, hand grenades.
yeah, it's 60-ish.
Anything else for the ferry?
Nope.
Cruiser 2's turn. I've already updated their repair time remaining on their sensors. They can only move forward. That is exactly what they will do.
How far can they move
6.
with their engines damaged?
Thrusters.
Yeah, it's just their thrusters.
And still, that's pretty far compared to how far my ship, the same size, can move.
I only moved it 6 inches.
That looked like a lot more.
It was
Oh,
only 6.
Okay. Yeah, it was 6.
God damn it. Okay. They have broadsides that can fire, but it's going to be at a minus 30.
Minus 30. Oh, right.
Yeah, because their sensors.
Sensors hit.
What is the range? So that's actually going to be. Yeah, it's firing once, just to see what happens. Yep, they miss. Shooting in the dark. That takes us up to the other cruiser. Their torpedoes must move their 10 inches. Oops.
That's not a straight line from where you fired them over.
What?
You
I'm-
need
I'm-
to go up a little.
Yeah. I didn't really care that much. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I mean, they're not gonna hit a goddamn thing. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Unless somebody doubles back around, which is unlikely, they are
Omar,
not gonna hit anyone.
Are you familiar with the Sir Isaac Newton speech out of Mass Effect?
Yes, I am. Yes, and you're right. You're right. At some point in the far-flung future from 40K, they will land somewhere and impact on something and really ruin somebody's day. But that's not a problem for Omar right now.
Now, in some versions of the lore and like tabletopy stuff, the torpedoes detonate automatically after those 6 turns
Actually, I think you're
As a-
right. I think that's
as
actually
a-
what the
as-
rules
as-
say.
as
I
a
think about
safety feature.
Yeah, I think they actually do.
Because that's exactly what the engineers in 40K were thinking about as safety.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let's see.
Engines, yeah, let them melt people, but we should definitely put an auto detonation feature on our warheads to make sure that they don't hit somebody we don't intend to.
So at the end of its so first off, the rules are written for Imperial torpedoes, and these are not Imperial.
Yeah, I know.
Secondly, the rules do say otherwise, that at which point their reactor's limited fuel is depleted and the torpedoes shut down cold and inactive.
Oh, wait, so that means we could potentially recover alien
What that
torpedoes
means is
because-
there are ballistic rounds flying through space right now.
It said they shut down cold and inactive, so they just stopped dead in space, right, Omar?
No, that's not how space works, my friend. I don't know if you know this.
But that's not rules as written, Omar.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Was that Cartman?
That was Cartman.
Was it?
Certainly sounded
no.
like him.
Sounded like, yeah.
All right. We are going to move forward to our halfway point, which is there. We are going to fire broadside first into the hand with its energy lance, or whatever the fuck it is for the broadsides. That is 2 degrees of success, so 1 hit will penetrate the shields. That is, fortunately, even on my best roll, I don't think I'm going to penetrate the armor of the hand. What is your 19, 20? Yeah, I'm not gonna beat that. So, yep, your armor just shakes off yet another lance battery blast. They are now going to turn. Whatever. That's close enough. Scoot forward another 3.
Scooched.
And now they're going to fire another torpedo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, stop that.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought in the rules there was a delay between how many, but they couldn't fire torpedoes every round. That's
So-
Imperial torpedoes, I know.
Correct. And you're probably right. I think there is a delay. I do have written in my notes for these ships two torpedoes per round, X number
Okay.
total stored. That may or may not have been oversight on my part at the time, but I don't remember if I had taken that into account and decided against it or not. They are launching from the prow. They are definitely going to pass within 1 inch, for obvious. The 1 torpedo is going to be destroyed for sure because of your turrets. The 2nd torpedo, I need to make a challenging ballistics skill test.
Who is it going after?
The severed hand.
Oh.
That
You
is a
should have sent it
success.
after the Acheron's Ferry.
I know it wouldn't hurt the fairy. Come on. I did score a success.
They don't know that.
They're smart. They're smart enough. These torpedoes do 2d10 plus 14. Crit 9.
Damn.
What's a crit 9 for? I do 9 damage? Hold on. That doesn't make sense.
A crit 9 would be for like 9 hits.
Or 9 degrees of success.
Value needed on the damage dice in order to score a critical hit target. But it's 2d10 plus 14.
That's not the way we've ever rolled damage or critical hits before. Does that mean that we should have been on the lasers every time that we roll above a 4? They should have been doing critical hits?
No. I'm going to ignore the critical hit part because it just doesn't make any sense the way it's there. Also, torpedoes are almost nasty in and amongst themselves, so I'm just gonna roll my damage as written. It's 2d10 plus 14, which is a very shitty roll. That's 18 damage. The hand has 20 armor. The torpedo slams into the hull, explodes, and does 0 actual damage.
I do a Star Trek chair rock back and forth.
Yeah, that's about it. Oh, wait. I forgot one rule. Terminal penetration 3. Anytime I roll less than a 3, I can re-roll that to another 3. So that's a total of 6 plus 14 is 20, which is still not enough to make Rev do anything more than fucking rocking his chair Star Trek style. God damn it. I'm really trying here. This is bullshit. I can't make you guys have a... fuck.
Well, let me put it this way. Technically, they shouldn't have been able to fire their torpedoes again as quickly, so...
I mean,
whatever.
Listen, you're probably... I don't know. But I'm going to take this and fucking chuck it off that way. That's all I'm saying. Alright, I do have...
made another ship for us to fight.
Maybe I should have been better at ship design. Is that what you said? Basically?
No, maybe we should have just put another one on the board.
Another one? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Do it
right now.
Another thing.
Alright, now the prow lance weapon is going to fire on the
You're telling me
severed
these
hand.
2 terrible ships managed to kill the
Well, listen. You're not wrong, Rev. Okay, but goddamn it, don't stop pointing my shit out. Okay, that's 2 degrees
I've
of
been
success.
wondering about that myself. Like, how did they do that? What was the flagship of the Haneti that badly designed?
It'd be really easy just to put.
Well, they all were designed by
on the
Omar.
board. Maybe
Oh wow! You know what? Rev?
3
You're
more
fired.
on the board.
All right.
4 more on the board. Come on, you can do it.
All right. So
We're asking for
hold
it.
on. All right. So I rolled a 40. That's 2 degrees of hold on. God damn it. Yeah, never mind. They hit you. This one hits you with its prow lance, and it does nothing to your armor.
I thought you already had it fire its prow weapon at me and not do anything.
It was the torpedoes.
Yes, but I thought you had it fire its prow weapon at me just
It was
before
the
that.
broadsides.
Oh.
And then it moved, and then it fired the prow, and still did fuck all.
Okay.
I'm gonna go home now. I'm taking my broken ass ships home. And, God damn it, man!
Guys, I'm going home.
What it is they need that. The problem is their ballistic scores aren't nearly so fucking epically high as your guys's. So I'm never gonna get the degrees of success that warrant several hits that are enough to penetrate shields and possibly do enough damage to crumple armor. That's what I'm running into, and I'm trying to keep these encounters fair and challenging, and I can't do one or the other.
Well, if you want to start making the crew rating of the other ships higher, that's fine, but you need to have a way to do it for ours as well.
You have it. You've got 2 different ways to do it.
Yes, but it's an incredibly slow, incredibly expensive mechanic.
Or you do a or an acquisition roll for a better skill.
That's what I'm saying. Even if we had a good acquisition roll, we're still getting a +5 to crew rating.
Yeah. It doesn't matter because Reinhardt has a gunnery score of 17,481.
Well, I'm technically gunning the bigger guns and barely
It's over
hitting.
9,000.
And I'm barely hitting with a 69, which is nice. Granted.
Oh my god. Will you fucking move the severed hand and do something, please?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
You just now mentioned
Damn
this.
it, Nappa.
Hey, Vachita.
They even got their whales.
This is Vachita.
I don't even know what's going on right now. I don't even know. I need to go AFK for a quick second, though.
Quick, teacher's away. Mess up the table.
Well,
obviously,
obviously, I'm firing a broadside first, and I'm pretty sure it's under at least.
All right, I'm back.
It's got to be. It's got to be close to under half.
Quick, put everything back.
I heard you up there. Yes.
That's under half.
Yep.
So
that's +10 to shoot the one cruiser with the one ship's broadside.
I'm at a 79 now. Can we make it a 76?
What?
Instead of a 67.
Shut up, Rev. Just no. Rev, you're banned from speaking. Spend a fate point, bitch.
At this point, I think I will.
I gotta get my victories where I can. Because clearly I'm not getting them on the battlefield.
That's a hit.
There's your 76, motherfucker.
He called it.
Yep.
He did call it.
That's like Babe Ruth.
And here's your one macro battery round flying through the void, ripping through their shields for a second one to follow up and go do nothing. Nothing, sir. Thank you. Please come again. Fuck off.
Okay. So
I don't know why I'm so wild right now for that.
Okay. So move forward 3.
No. That's way too much turning.
I know.
You only can turn 45 degrees. There you go. That's not 45. You've got a little
That's the heading that I was on.
I think it was a little bit more to the right, but that's fine. You're good. That's fine. I'm not gonna argue.
Okay. So boarding action.
Oh, you're gonna do the teleportarium plus what we end up with a command roll of like plus 70?
It's 130.
134.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll another 90 something.
Nope.
8 degrees of success again. Not that this makes any fucking difference because I would never get that. I did get a pretty decent roll, but go ahead. All right. You choose 1 through something or other? I forget.
Mm-hmm. I get to choose 1 through 6. I'm crippling a component. It's going to be their torpedoes. The
torpedoes? Is that what you called it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all 16 inches of their torpedoes, so I don't want to take that again.
Damn it. Roll 1D or roll 1D100.
Oh. Why am I rolling a D100?
10% chance for
10% chance of the torpedoes detonating.
Right.
Because he wants the kaboom lobby.
Well, you chose that just as the moment I hobbled out of the room for a second because I thought I was through dice rolling.
Well, it doesn't matter. You hobbled back in for nothing. Continue hobbling away.
Aww.
Anything else for the hand?
No. I mean, the torpedoes are disabled, and you. So, how many did you calculate the?
I did.
The hull damage. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That's it.
Yeah, as fucked up as I make these encounters, the GM does have an idea of what to fucking do on the table.
I know. There's a lot going on, so I'm just double checking.
Acheron's Ferry. In what ways would you like
Warner,
to fuck up my life?
would you like to fire?
Oh, wait. So I'm sorry. There is one other thing I can do. I apologize.
Okay.
I was out of the room. I totally forgot.
Uh-huh.
I need to double check this to make sure I can do this. Yes. At a -10? So I'm rolling to see if any of my broadsides hit the other. And I'm really tempted to put a +10 fate point on it, but I'm not gonna.
Miss.
That'll be a no.
And it's a miss anyway.
Yep. Sure you don't want to
So-
fate point that?
Yeah.
Okay. Acheron's Fairy.
Alrighty.
So, did nothing. Apologize.
So,
okay.
Warner,
Yes.
You are
you want
just
to fire
barely in
upon this
arc.
one first?
I would, but I can't fire in our rear arc, so you'll have to turn us a bit.
Hold on. That
Uh,
yeah, that arc is a bit weird. So let me see what I can come up with here. Let's get a top-down camera view.
So you'd have to do a turn early to probably maintain your
Then
bonus to hit.
we come at an angle like that. It is unfortunately not in your starboard arc currently.
Okay, then adjust heading.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me switch the camera back. Adjust heading.
I got my camera.
Or
my
wait,
camera
is
back.
there something where I can turn early and late?
No. I don't
No.
think
Okay.
Adjust bearing
actually-
is your challenging pilot plus maneuverability to turn earlier. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. That's not. Where is it? Decrease the distance must move. Yeah, adjust bearing.
Yeah.
Pilot plus maneuver. Challenging. Yeah, you can move 1 inch.
Yeah.
And then turn. I think we don't need to map that one out.
Right. Okay. So, oops. 1 inch.
Now
Then
you have
turn.
both ships in your broadside arcs.
Yeah.
Whoops.
But I think
And
one of
that
them's going to be at a
one's
-10.
7.3. And that one's at 3. Whoops. Hold on. 3.8.
So one will be at 0 and one will be at -10, unless I misunderstand your weapon.
Weapons ranges are 9.
Oh, in that case, +10 for the close one and 0 for the other one.
Right.
So,
All right, skis.
so-
So
This one is a +10.
the close one is the one that's almost gone anyway.
Correct.
So let's just bring that to dead.
Okay, good luck.
We're gonna try.
Are you able to do the target lock thing again, or not because you did the maneuvering thing?
Oh, I can do an extended action target lock for the one that doesn't get the +10.
Yep. I definitely gave a finish it off if you can, sort of. So that would be a +10 to aim.
Finish him?
Okay, so I'll wait to do the target lock on the Cruiser 1. So go ahead and roll for the Cruiser 2.
Okay.
This one has the commander's +10.
All right, what was your ballistics +10 final
99.
number? 99?
Yes.
All right, so full damage, -1.
Yep.
I
Yep.
believe it was, 4 dice +6 after we take out the lowest one.
4 dice is a nice town.
12, 8 is 20,
Yeah.
+6 is 26.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me that 1d10 crit.
4.
Oh,
4. Thrusters are damaged. Roll that again.
Okay. Roll
3.
3.
Sensors are damaged. Roll again. 2.
2.
Internal damage. The force of the hit ruptures bulkheads and smashes machinery. Attacker selects one component that you know of that is not the bridge plasma or warp drives.
So that's the
Shield?
what? Yeah, sure.
All right, shields are damaged.
Excellent. Now for the second shot.
I need to roll target lock.
Okay. We'll hold my 32 for your target lock.
Yes. Target lock is going to be, I believe it's scrutiny plus detection. Yes.
Yeah.
So 39.
Ooh,
What's your scrutiny?
that's pretty good. 66.
66 plus 25, 91. 6 degrees of success. So plus 5, plus 15, plus 20. Yeah.
Okay, so full again.
Yep, all the damage. Except it's going after the other one, so the shields will eat one of them. So it'll eat the 1. 4 and 8 is 12, and 9 is 21, and 6 is 27.
I thought you just said the shields were down.
That's the other ship.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do we end up with? 21, 27?
27.
You guys
Yep,
split your fire or
27.
something? You guys
We did split our fire.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was out of the room for a second, so.
And then, well, you have broadsides and you have dorsals.
We just have
two
dorsals.
dorsals.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's why I like that little ship design better. Honestly, if I was designing a whole fleet of ships, I would want them to all be dorsal mounted so they
Would
could...
have them mount nothing but kill weapons. You can fire in any direction with those. At any rate.
Well, I'm saying there aren't standard ship designs with just kill weapons.
Correct. Roll me 1d10 for crit, please. 3. Sensors damage, minus 30 to hit.
But what I'm saying is,
That sucks a lot.
per pen and paper, look at how hard the Acheron's Ferry is hitting compared to this much larger ship.
Because they're dorsal weapons. Yes, I know.
But we also have allocated a lot of resources to teleportarium, the murder.
No.
Servitors.
Right. I'm just saying that there's no way for us to allocate resources to making the weapons dorsal mounted unless Omar rules that my shipwright trait or whatever allows me to
I've got that as well.
reconfigure the ship.
Anything else for Acheron's Ferry?
Yes.
Okay.
I have moved 1 inch and turned.
You still have to do your rest of your movement.
Yeah.
Another 8 inches.
Yep.
All right.
Nothing like that 16 from earlier.
That's why I'm going to give it to you twice. Anyways.
Sorry, dude. I'm a top, not a bottom.
I don't need to know these things. I really don't need to know these things.
Why?
Look at how Therios is just like losing it right now.
I figured you for a power bottom, Lucy.
Okay. All right. This ship down here is, it's just so fun. He's actually going to leave combat.
Does he have any systems still functional?
No, he's leaving combat on almost on just sheer momentum at this point.
We are
it's
going to
his plasma drive.
Yeah, he's got his engine still.
That still function. He can go in a straight line.
Yeah,
6 inches
for another round. At the start of his next turn, he'll actually be able to turn finally, and probably run into these torpedoes that are over here that are still running around.
Well, Omar, just for the record, we are going to have to chase that down because it's shot at us, and
Sure.
it's fully Xenos. There's no way I'm allowing it to stay in system.
You know what? Do what you do, Rev. I don't even care anymore. This ship is...
Oh, don't be like that, Omar.
What is this ship able to do? Oh, sensors minus 30? Wonderful. Well, it's right there. I might as well use a minus 20. Oh, wait. I also have a command option, so it's going to be minus 10 to hit the ferry, or excuse me, the hand. Minus 10 gives it probably not enough to do shit for damage. Wow. Too bad this isn't Pendragon. Yeah, it shoots at you, but it's basically, it's, oh god, what's the word? Inconsequential.
Yep.
Turn. Fuck off for 6 inches that way. You know what? No, that's not what he's... I think that's about where he was.
You gonna try ramming action?
Hold on. Just, damn, let me look at shit. Yes, I realize it's quiet right now. I'm trying to find something. Can't find what I'm... I might not be able to do what I want.
Well, tell us what you're looking for, and maybe we'll be able to help you.
I want to ram you.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Phrasing again. I'm fucking failing tonight.
Hey, Rev, didn't you have that bookmark open?
Not anymore.
Look, Omar, I know you like getting into vehicular problems, but this is not really not the
I
time.
don't like getting in vehicular problems. Where did you ever get that idea?
Because you said you're gonna ram us. You can't do that. I'm gonna tell your employer.
Wow. Don't do that, man. They might actually ground me.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
gotta be
gonna-
something in the storm.
call your employer and say,
One of your drivers says he's gonna ram me.
Okay. Starships
He's very
expanded.
mean.
yeah, I'll just say, yes, on some, just like that crazy school shooter made those threats on Discord, on Zoom, your employee was making threats that he was going to ram people, and I'm very concerned.
Shut up.
Thank you. Thank you. Because we've mentioned, I don't know how many times about, I'm going to shoot this, I'm going to shoot that, I'm going to explode that. Somebody was forcing an orc to eat a grenade, literally. So let's not use that.
That was mind control.
Yeah. Oh, now we're not even sovereign citizens anymore? We have no control over ourselves? You know what? Fuck, I don't know where. I can't find ramming, and I don't want to keep looking. It's
Oh, Mara, I didn't know you were a sovereign citizen.
Anyway.
Oh.
Severed hand, you're up. Oh, I gotta finish this guy's movement. Hold on. How far is it? He's gonna be nose to nose with you. Gonna have to turn this way. Fuck off this way. Oh, that puts him in broadside arc. Oh, that's cute. Let me see if I can do fuck all to that. No, because it's minus 30 to shoot. So no, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna accomplish shit. You know what? The next time there's a ship battle, their ship crew ratings are gonna be like 80. Suck it. It's the only way to keep up with you fuckers. Acheron, or Severed Hand, it's your turn.
We
I can
already
understand-
said we already
I can-
said you can raise the crew rating.
I
Just have to
underst-
give us a way to do it ourselves.
More easily, yeah, more than 5 at a time.
Well, 5 at a time is okay. I
Well, 5 at a
guess.
time is something we can already do, but we have to give up our very limited acquisition rolls to do it.
Oh. That seems like a poor decision.
Severed Hand, you're up. This is the final round of space combat.
Okay, I have. By the way, I have you. I have the ramming rules here.
Okay, where can I find them?
Looks like page 216. It's inside the boarding and ramming actions.
In the core book?
Yes. The helmsman must make a hard -20 pilot.
Ah, there it is. Sorry. Okay, I will have to remember that for a future. I'm not gonna do it.
Don't let it be said I wasn't looking.
No, it's fine. I see now why I couldn't find it. Because usually those sidebar type things like that aren't listed in the table of contents. At any rate,
Omar doesn't pay attention to the white text.
actually, that it's not because it's the white text. It's because it's the. No, I'm not gonna finish that. No, I see what you did, you son of a bitch. Will you fucking do something with your damn ship?
Oh, is it my turn again?
Yeah, I said it like 3 times now. Well, twice, definitely.
Oh, man.
Definitely twice.
Well, you said it 3 times, so one of those times you went back on it because you were trying to ram this.
Oh yeah, because I forgot to move the ship.
It's a 79 that I'm rolling against here for the close range broadside. I'm not even going to measure because I can tell by looking.
Yeah. 6 degrees of success, so crit and full strength minus shields. Oh wait, you damaged the shields already, didn't you? No.
I thought they did.
No, that was the other ship.
Not on this ship.
Yeah. So 4d10 plus 6, dropping the lowest die result.
Only 4?
Well, no. What's
My broadsides are a strength of 6.
Oh.
What? Yeah. Crit rating on your
6d10 plus 2 if it's at 6 degrees of success.
Yeah.
And
your
a crit rating of 5.
broadsides,
So
Mars pattern macro cannon broadside, strength 6, 1d10 plus 2. So that's it'll be 6d10. Drop the lowest one, plus 10 the damage.
And I'm within crit range. So.
And you roll crit.
I know.
Do damage first.
Nice.
Oof. 17.
Well, drop a 1.
Yeah, those 3 1s really suck, and the 2.
Can I use a fate point to reroll this?
Why not? Why not? I'm not gonna win this fight. I'm not even gonna do any real appreciable damage anyway. Wow, there's like 2 10s in there. Jesus Christ.
So drop the 2.
That's much
12,
better.
20, 30, 40, plus
So total of
10,
50.
50. Ooh, boy. That's
50 damage.
45 damage total received at this point. Let me double check that math. So it's 66 plus 12 becomes 66 minus the 1 plus 10. So 5 and 7 is 12, and 8 is 20. 20 and 20 is 40. 50 minus the armor. Yeah, I did that right. We're at the right amount of damage. Go ahead and roll critical. One d10 for the critical, please.
My headset chose that very moment to die, so I apologize.
No worries. 1d10
but
for the critical.
I was gonna ask you, Omar, what kind of new math was that you were doing?
What do you mean?
You threw around a lot of numbers there, and not all of them made sense to me. But anyway.
All right, so if
I'm not asking you to reconstruct it.
Okay. 6. Engines crippled. Fucker. Something pierces the immense drive tubes in the ship's stern, bleeding plasma into the void and leaving the vessel drifting in space. Roll another 1d10, please. 4. The drives are still usable, though heavily damaged. Reduce the ship's speed by 1/2.
Oof. It's not getting away now.
I'm going to go ahead and roll my my boarding action. So let's see. That's over 10 degrees of success, I believe.
What was it? 134 or something like that?
Yep.
That's 11. Go ahead and roll for crit.
What are you talking about? Oh,
Or
I don't
determine
roll
your
for
crit damage. Whatever it is that you have to do. I forget.
Their engines are completely crippled.
Oh, you sent your strike team in to absolutely nullify the engines?
Mm-hmm. No movement.
Okay. I don't know if it works that way, but fuck it. Why not? Could put engines reduced to 0 speed.
Can I roll a D100 to see if I made the engines go critical?
No,
Oh.
it doesn't work that way. That ship's dead in the water. As far as, movement goes.
Mhm.
Anything else you want to... Any other bullshit you want to throw at me?
I'd like to roll my ship in a corkscrew maneuver to fire my other broadsides at it.
No. Because while that would be a realistic thing to do in real space, this is Warhammer 40K, and they don't have rules for that.
Yeah, then I guess I'm... Oh, I haven't moved yet.
Yeah, you still have to move.
Ramming speed, no.
No, you're not in a position to do that. I specifically moved away to keep you from being able to do that.
No. Don't ram right now.
Yeah,
But
no, ram right now. Ram the Acheron's ferry.
Yes, it's right there. And beforehand, I teleport the Inquisitress over to the Acheron's ferry.
Wow.
Oh.
I mean, I guess that's one way to get a bad ending on the campaign.
Yeah, that's
No.
yeah. That suddenly that just got added to your list of campaign victory conditions. The Lady Inquisitor must be alive.
So I need to move forward. How many?
I believe your speed is 6. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, so 3 and 3. Oop.
I find it easier to drop and then turn.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that that's about 45 because that's too. I think that's
Good there.
a little too far.
Right there is perfect.
Another 3 inches forward.
And you already fired your broadsides at him.
Yep.
Don't fire your other broadsides.
No,
Why
please
not?
fire your other broadside. Please. Please! With a +10 bonus, even.
I mean, if you really want to lose the Acheron's ferry.
I am not actually firing at the Acheron's ferry, but just for giggles, I would like permission to roll a
No,
D100.
fuck no. Fuck no, because then I'm going to want to actually apply damage, because that's the only way I'm going to win this fight.
All right, I won't do it then.
This will be this. Listen, in another game, the only way I killed a player character was I had to use a player character to do it. And it was a legitimate kill. Like, rules wise, scenario wise,
so
it was the only way I could do
that's the end of my turn. So who's next in the turn order? Your ship or ours?
The ferry. Ferry's next.
Okay, I'm going to do a adjust setting.
Okay. Oh, adjust bearing again?
Or yeah, adjust bearing.
87. What was your... It was like
I
91.
am going to use a
fate point in this game.
It is a fate point?
Yeah, it's a fate point in this game.
Okay, good.
Not to be confused with the fate points in the other game that do totally different things than
Yeah.
fate points in this game.
I'm still kind of confused why they split those up.
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah, we're not even mathing it. You move 1 inch,
Yeah.
make your turn, and then finish your movement.
Can I get any like special bonus for
No.
rolling a 1?
No. Congratulations, you rolled a
You-
1.
You could make it look real cool.
The bragging rights of having rolled a 1.
Yep, that's all you get.
Okay, so
You get to stunt on people.
He somehow drifts.
He Tokyo
play
drifts a
in my
starship.
hand, I'm going to go forward and then do this barrel roll into the turn.
Yes, and the barrel roll ends up in the same orientation he had a moment ago. No real effect on the game whatsoever. He's literally
we
showing
agreed
off.
when we got to this battlefield that way was up and that way was down. We're not breaking that now.
Is 45.
Omar, what kind of rules would we have to come up with for a corkscrew maneuver to be able to fire both broadsides?
No.
I'm not saying tonight. I'm just saying
No,
like
I'm just saying no. It's not happening.
it would give you a chance to actually do something with
No.
your designs.
No, I don't want, like, as much as cool as it would be to present both broadsides on the same target, it's just not happening.
Okay. And at the 2.9 distance,
Yeah,
that's what, plus 10?
Go ahead, Reinhardt, eviscerate this ship.
Yeah.
So plus,
Okie dokie.
what's your target lock? Did you already roll for that?
Oh, I will roll for that on whichever one doesn't get the captain's bonus.
That's up to Warner.
Can I just destroy the
That'll
ship
be
and
the
be done
second
with the
one.
battle now?
Sure.
Because I feel like that's what's about to happen.
It probably is a safe bet.
Listen,
Go ahead.
if you get
Warner, go
more than
ahead,
about 4 degrees of success, I'm just going to say, fuck it, the ship blows up, you win.
Okay, rolling.
Okay, that's 6 degrees of success, I think?
No, it. Pardon me.
That's the one with the plus 10.
A plus 10 gets me to a 99. So
Okay, so
that's
3 degrees. So
Okay.
go ahead and make 3d10 plus 4. Once we drop that 1.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it still has shields. So it's 8, 12 damage.
14. No,
Yes,
you're right.
14.
12.
Yeah, plus 4.
Or, wait.
It's plus 4 because he takes one of those 3
plus
out.
4.
Armor eats it all.
Right,
Okay.
it's 14 minus 2.
Right. So we then roll the second one,
Are you
which
doing
gets
target
the
lock
benefit
first?
of the.
Oh,
let
you
it-
did
I
already.
did a target. I already did a target lock.
That's 5
maximum.
degrees.
Okay.
So it's going to be plus 5, plus...
No, it should be
15, so
6
plus-
degrees.
What was the target number for the target lock? It was 91, wasn't it?
Well, since you declared this was the last turn, I was using a fate point on it.
Okay, fine. Roll your ballistics and add like 5,700 to it. Jesus, you want to fate point that just for shits and giggles?
Yes, I will fate point that.
Yes, that's right. Give the counter time to uncount.
I know how the randomization works in this.
That's
Poorly.
only slightly better.
It is only slightly better.
What did we end up with? Something like 3, 4 shots there?
I think it's
That-
4.
That
Yeah.
should be at least 4.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 4d10.
Okay.
We'll do 4d10 plus 6 once we drop that lowest. Oh, no.
Yep.
4d10 plus
No,
8.
we're not dropping the lowest.
Yeah, I know. I fixed it. So 19.
Behold.
So 27.
27. Armor eats some of it. It's enough to blow it up. It explodes into a cloud of vapor and debris in every possible direction in 3D space.
You just made it clear this is only 2D space because I can't barrel roll.
You know what? There's a part of me that wants to argue that, but I just don't have it in me right now.
Hey, can you, if we're in 2D space, could you like flatten Brigadio?
Hold on. Yes, actually I can.
So.
Oh no!
The gravity of the situation.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the best part is,
uh,
I still have it on the TT. I still have the stream on TTS, so everybody saw me do that.
You do not understand. I can smite from any distance. It's quite lovely. There are many colors.
Yeah,
and-
this
But
is
then
so
you
true.
won't be able to appreciate it because your eyes will melt from their sockets.
Yeah, that's so true. I feel like that's a quote from something. I can't remember what it is. I've heard that before, I think.
I do not remember what it was from. It was some cartoon back in my childhood.
It almost sounds like something what is that? What's that movie? Roger Rabbit?
Who Killed Roger Rabbit? It's
Yeah.
definitely not that.
It sounds
My
like
parents
something
would
like that, though.
Not have let me watch that at the age I remember that quote from.
That's fair.
No.
That's fair. Because Roger Rabbit was a bit not so much for kids.
I watched it as a kid.
I'm pretty sure I was young as well, but okay. Ugh.
I had the helicopter parents.
Ah, yes, that's a thing.
Mm,
All right,
I did not.
combat has ended. Let me go ahead and take this off of ETS and put it back on Zoom. The other alien ship has drifted away. You can track it. It's currently on a trajectory that just looks like it's not really going to end up anywhere useful. This one has turned into what the Death Star 1 and 2 later became, a vastly expanding cloud of dust and debris.
So are you going to just hand wave that we chase down and kill the other ship, or
Sure, why not? Because I don't want to fight these fuckers anymore. I can't win. I can't win without cheating my ass off.
But they were such well-built ships somewhere.
Shut up.
Take
Wow.
250 experience points,
Antagonizing
please.
the
I'm so
GM.
done.
I wasn't antagonizing. I was trying to compliment as well-built as these ships were. It was such a pleasure to destroy them piecemeal.
You know, I thought by having additional armor and hull points and a fairly decent chance at shooting the shit out of you, this battle would have gone much differently. But no, I was wrong as fuck. I see now. I'm going to have to go back to my ship drawing board. My first Lord of the my first was it my first Lord of the Admiralty just got fired. I gotta bring in Sky Marshal Deans now. I don't even know if I got the name right, but I'm glad somebody caught the reference. Starship Troopers, yes.
Yes, indeed.
I rewatched that recently.
Oh, good. 2 people got the reference.
Yeah.
All right, 250 experience points. Alterios, are you here? Or I'm gonna have to ping you in Discord. Oh man, that almost came out bad.
I might not be here, but you know.
But you got it.
Ask a bit later.
250 XP. What does that put our total at now?
I have no idea.
You guys should be at 16,600 total.
Yep, that looks about right.
Yep. Yeah,
Because I'm
that's
at
what I've got.
16,500.
There you go.
For once, my sheet managed to actually, even though it got closed without me closing it, save all of my information.
Good.
This is the part of the show where I'm not entirely enthused, because now instead of having just one character, I have several characters' experience points to adjust.
Did any of the ship captains on the other side gain any experience?
Really hate you right now, Rev. You know that, right? And no, I'm referring mostly to your hangers-ons.
Did the Lady Inquisitor level up?
No, in fact, she's actually a level higher than you.
I didn't say that she wasn't. I just asked if she leveled up.
No, she didn't. She's got a long way to go yet. It's a bit of a climb to go from
Well-
rank 5 to rank 6. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, technically these aren't levels, they're ranks.
God damn it, I just caused Adobe to crash. Fuck!
To be fair, I wasn't asking if she gained another like
No, I know
level.
what you meant. I know what you
I
meant.
just was asking if she gained experience.
No, she did. She got experience. Except
Interesting.
I hope that Adobe's gonna fuck it needs to hurry up and finish crashing. Anyway,
Huh.
feedback.
I just realized BBEG can refer to big bad evil guy or gal.
Yep.
That's true.
That phrase has been around for so long, and you're just now catching on to that. I mean, in my own defense, or perhaps Rev's defense,
Well,
I never actually thought of that either. I just rolled with it.
Omar, come on now. You know women can't be villains.
I have 2 ex-wives that will very quickly argue that statement. And if they won't, I will for them, because they have certainly done villainous things since I left them, or they left me, accurately. We're not going to talk about who left whom. Feedback, outro, comments, Rev, ready, go.
I like how it went tonight.
Of course you did.
Do you like our boarding action combo?
I mean, not for nothing. Given the resources you have, it makes perfect sense to be like, yeah, I'm going to teleport them over there, and I'm not going to send a single heartbeat. It's just going to be murder servers.
Servitors.
Nope, murder servers. It stands.
Oh, okay.
But wait
Yeah,
until you deal with the 10 murder servers that came back.
Yes, the infection.
What's that?
The infection.
Uh-huh. Actually, I hadn't even got that far with that thought. I don't know if I'm going to pursue it.
Wild murder servitors.
Well,
Well,
they're definitely going to
technically-
murder somebody.
Well, to be fair, they're put back on ice so basically they're already in isolation. So it's an easy enough matter to have them checked.
Yeah, I suppose. I could always GM hand wave it and be like, no. No, they wake up and go on a killing spree. We've all seen Lobot from Empire Strikes Back. Eyes open up, little red lights flashing on either side of his head. I watched a Family Guy, a Key and Peele skit with where one of them is Lando and the other one's some random black dude that wants to, move up in the world. Oh no, you're not gonna throw this guy at me, are you? Come on, man. We could be friends. We could be partners. Anyways, I feel like I've lost my.
I don't know what you're referencing. Who?
Key and Peele?
Okay.
2 black guys that do comedy skits.
Keegan Michael Key.
Yes, him and the other
Jordan
guy.
Peele.
Jordan Peele, I
Yeah.
think is his name.
Yes.
Yeah, not ringing a bell.
It's really funny.
They're really good.
Yeah. Key and Peele, great sketch show. Weird Al
at least
thought
one of
enough
them did.
them to put them in his music
I'm not-
video for White and Nerdy.
No,
At least one of them has directed movies. I don't know if they work together on them or not, but like
Jordan
one of them,
Peele has definitely
it's some scary shit.
directed.
Is it us?
How would doing a show about drawing make you a good director?
A sketch show is like freaking In Living Color or Saturday Night
He's trolling
Live.
you.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I'm entirely too literal.
I know the feeling.
I'm sorry, but all of you, my audience in
I'm-
particular.
I'm a little Drax right now. Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast.
Just
I
thinking the
repent.
same thing. It won't go over my head. I'll catch it. My reflexes are too quick. Darius, god damn it, man. Feedback, outro, what do you got, bro? Help. Help.
You're asking me for help.
I don't know where to turn. Help me, Obi-Wan.
Ask him what the password is.
Fuck off, Rev.
Hey, Omar.
Nope. Alterios, what do you got, man?
Hey, what's the
Like-
password to your Discord?
69 big
Yes.
boobs.
Space combat.
Space combat. Oh, I thought you were using that as a password suggestion.
No.
Sorry.
Space
my God.
Combat 6-7.
Uh,
16-inch torpedo. I'm stopping. I gotta stop. Please, please, somebody help me.
No, on a more serious note, great fight. The enemy ships could have used a little more thought, but I think you already knew that.
I think
I think a lot
skill.
of- I think a
Skill
lot
is
of
what
it-
they need.
I think a lot of it was dice rolls. You didn't have a lot of low dice rolls, and that hurt you more than anything.
Well, once I started
That too.
taking critical damage right off the bat, it went quickly downhill. And
Yeah,
the skills that really worked against me
yeah.
because
You need to raise the skills a bit, maybe
yeah.
50 to 60.
So full disclosure, it was 55 was their base skill. They could do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they could do a move, 2 extended, or their normal attacks based on what weapons were available or whatever. Any one of those can be bumped up to 65 to represent the captain saying, hey, do this better.
Yep.
So-
So maybe 80.
My character is a pretty skilled with ballistics, and he's only at a 69. Nice. So I don't know that going much higher is going, like having everybody be elite like that and never missing. That's not going to be too much fun.
I don't know. Like, it's, I mean, there's one thing, like, if I just roll like shit, then that's just what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. But when I have, I still
guess,
feel somewhat
not-
hamstrung by the fact that their skills aren't that high.
I'm trying not to browbeat, but remember, try not to make the mistake you made in the Pendragon campaign where you're like, wow, they're blowing through everything. I'm just going to make this one enemy a little bit tougher. And you nearly party wiped us.
I remember that. That's when I killed Talos' character.
Yeah.
And if I remember right, it wasn't so much that I made him that little bit tougher. It was just what the next level up was.
No, you made him a full-on, like, Huscarl.
I don't remember specifics of this. Yeah.
I also do want to point out that I already have trade armorer and trade shipwright,
Yes.
and I would like to put those to use in some
Yes.
way, shape,
So
or form.
I actually have in my notes, and for whatever reason, it hasn't come up since we talked about it once or twice.
Well, we've been fighting for like the past 3 sessions.
Yeah. I have it in my notes. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it, but it's like I just went with something relatively basic, to be honest, because I didn't want anything to be like overly complicated. Where the fuck is it though?
Just a couple of rolls to see like how
Oh.
long something would take.
So
is what I would
crafting.
ask.
Basically, there's 4 steps, and what they amount to is determine what it is that you're going to do, like crafting or upgraded, like specifically what task. Determine the assets and resources required, and then use probably acquisition rolls for them, unless there's like some special item needed or some unique item. I don't know. Sun Rifle, for instance, needs a specific gem that's only found on an Eldar world, for instance. At which point, then you would actually have to go and accomplish that thing.
What
and
if he
then-
wants to modify something we already have rather than just craft something completely new?
Well, it would just it would be what do you have on hand and what do you need to
So,
acquire,
for-
and then
for
make
example-
a test. And then
Well-
have time.
Right. So, for example, he wants to let's say there's one thing we talked about before, so I'm going to use that. He wants to take the shields that we have and essentially use the components from that, like the weapon mount, and craft a slightly larger shield.
Okay.
But either for a squad or a group of squads, how would you handle something like that? What components would he need to find? Would we need to like adamantane or ceramite, depending on what the shields are made of?
Yeah, there would be. I mean, we'd have to figure out like what
should be
materials would
common
be
enough.
needed, and probably a justifiable difficulty, and how to acquire it, how much you might need based on what you're trying to do, and then resolve it with an acquisition roll.
Okay.
Well,
And then
honestly,
the actual
that type of-
crafting.
that type of material we would have a lot of on hand for ship hull
Probably.
repairs.
I mean, it just depends on what you're trying to do. So I again,
Right.
like these rules were meant to be very like generalized. So
So-
depending on what you're trying to do,
yeah.
some things will be much easier
Yeah.
But you know,
So I was just asking for more of a either a
for
demonstration
instance?
example
I'm
of
gonna
what something
hop
like
out
that
of
would
here.
look like. I'm sorry, Alterios.
Later, man. Get some rest.
Yeah.
Take care, Artorius.
See ya.
Oh wait, did you have any feedback you wanted? I'm sorry.
Oh, I just said space combat. No. Maybe. I did it. I would have probably added maybe another ship, for us to fight that, like, or maybe have them a way to bypass armor or something, because like the fact I can literally just kind of like, oh yeah, we're gonna win. I'll just kind of sit here and watch is kind of.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
tried to get
Like,
our engineer involved.
yeah. Unfortunately, like, and we pointed this out before. Like, depending on what your position is, Alterius, unless you want to throw in with the conversation, you want to dip out, go ahead and dip out. But like, depending on what your position amongst the crew group is, it can be challenging to stay engaged all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of this stuff it does revolve around a lot of the rogue trader and his support crew, basically.
Yeah.
And I've definitely made efforts through the time we play to try to keep everybody engaged, but I also understand that sometimes it's not going to happen. It's unfortunate, because like for instance, space battle, unless your ship is falling apart and giving your tech engineer something to do, he's just going to sit there and be like, "Yeah, hey, go team," you know. And it sucks because I like having players involved. Speaking of players involved, Warner, what kind of feedback you got? I see, I have several messages from you, but
Yeah,
I haven't looked at
sorry.
them yet.
It's fine.
I hope they're positive. But anyway, continue.
Yeah. No, I had fun. Obviously, you know, shooting things is sort of what my character does best, so having the opportunity to do that is rewarding because everybody likes to succeed. That said, I will be excited to get out of ship combat and back to some character scenes, I think. I mainly busied myself this session with throwing out GIFs and links to music videos and
Is that what's in my DM box right now?
no, what's in your DM box is not.
Okay. In that case, I might be in trouble. All right. Noted.
It was just a little something I thought of when you were talking
Disparaging.
about
Sorry.
being like, what do I do to hurt you guys?
I definitely like, and like to Alterius's comment of having another ship. I chose to for narrative reasons because not having actually tested out the fight of two of these ships versus the Dark Hand's Grasp, I just assumed that the two ships would win. And then going up against you guys, they did fuck all. Maybe a third ship could have made something of a difference. I don't know.
Well, if a couple of rolls had gone a little bit differently, we would have been in a lot of trouble.
That is true, which unfortunately I can't. I can only do so much about the roll results. Having the numbers to roll against is a different thing, but still rolling like shit, which unfortunately as a GM I do a lot of.
If it had been the two ships against just the Acheron's ferry, we would have definitely had issues.
Yeah, that I agree.
It would have been real bad. But having a light cruiser to soak up some fire and also do horrible things itself changes the dynamic of the combat quite a bit.
Yeah. What's the range on that teleportarium, by the way? Is it ever listed or shown anywhere as far as like how far you can zap people
around? I think
around?
it's just the same as hit and run.
Yeah, it's the same range as hit and run.
I'm sure the hit and run has something like Probably an arbitrary number, like 20 units or something silly like that.
No, nothing near.
No.
It's close range. I have it here somewhere.
5, I believe.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that seems a little weird, but then I guess at the same time, each void unit is supposed to be abstracted to being 10,000 kilometers. So I guess it would
Right.
make sense that you
Yeah.
could drop people from orbit a la Star Trek.
Yeah, attempting to reach one enemy ship within 5 VUs.
Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, any other feedback from anybody?
That's pretty much it.
Alrighty. Well,
I think a couple of my boarding actions might have been slightly over 5 views, and so I'm feeling really bad about that now.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of a moot point. Like, I think the fight would have gone roughly the way it would have, regardless of whether or not those boarding actions had taken place the way they did. We'll see. There's plenty of more action coming, for sure. And on that, probably less than ominous tone that I wanted. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here.
All right.
Thanks
Cheers.
for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please consider smashing all the buttons, particularly liking, sharing, subscribing, etc. If you didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry. It's probably entirely my fault because I absolutely went off the deep end a few times. Some of my crazy shenanigans speak. I can't promise that won't happen again. But let's get out of here anyway. Stay safe out there. This world is a crazy dark place, so make sure you're doing what you got to do. Take care of you. And as for me and mine, we are out of here. See you next time.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Cheers.